humans, welcome to this video where we are going through all of the different modifications and different ways you can do a child's pose, and we're going to hold a child's pose together for 5 minutes straight while I tell you all of the amazing health, mindset, body benefits of a child's pose. So let's get into this video together. Recently, I posted a video that completely blew up talking about the benefits of doing a child's pose, and a lot of you asked to see form and see how this looks on a body. So today we are going to talk all about child's pose, all the way from the top of our head to the bottom of our toes. We are going to go through child's pose, and your challenge can be to hold child's pose the whole time you watch this video. Now, you totally don't have to, because remember, yoga is meant to feel good for your body. So if that doesn't feel good for you today, please come out of it at any time. Child's pose is a tremendously healing posture, and it is going to give you so many benefits that we will also talk about in this video. I'm going to link below the viral TikTok if you want the Spark Notes version, and let's get right into this video. With me today, I have a block for some support, and I also have a blanket that can be rolled up to provide additional support or just to provide some comfort. And I also have my mat out, but you do not need to do this pose on a mat. You can do it just on the floor. You can even do it on your bed, on a couch, or anywhere that's comfortable for you. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is get into your child's pose. So you're going to come seated on your knees like this. Now, already a lot of you told me that this was uncomfortable for you, so we're going to go through some modifications. But first, just let me show you the original version of the posture. So you're going to sit like this on your knees, and then you're going to gently walk your hands out as far as they can go, and you're going to tuck your chin down and rest your forehead on the mat. Wow, it already feels so good, I don't want to move. Another option you can take here is to slightly open your knees like this and let your stomach fall through this space that your knees creates. This allows a little bit of extra room, extra opening for your hips, and extra stretching in your back. Now, a lot of you mentioned that this hurts your knees and your knees aren't able to bend in this way. So what I would recommend to you is to take a blanket or a bolster or even a pillow, however much you need. You can roll it up like this and put it right between your bum and your legs like this, so that your knees aren't fully bent. And for me, I just put a little bit of a blanket, but you can put a really big pillow, as much as you need, so that you can be sitting up further without your knees bending too far. And then from there, you can reach forward. Now, if that still feels like too much, or if you're up too high to be able to reach down, you can put a bolster here as well. So I'm gonna put my block down like this, and then I can reach here, and my arms are not all the way down. So that's a great option to take too. Now, if you just want a little bit more support in the front and your knees are okay, you can take a block and you can put it down so that you can rest your forehead on it like this. This also helps with the issue a lot of you mentioned about your nose being crushed on the mat. So this way, your head is down, your forehead is still connected with the earth, but your nose has this space here. Now, a few of you also mentioned that this hurts your ankles, so we're going to take a look from the back. If you mentioned that this posture hurts your ankles, and that's probably because your feet are sickling like this. So if your ankles are turning inwards like this, that's a sickle, and that can really cause pain in your ankles, and it's not good for you. So you want to make sure your feet are straight forward like this. When your knees are separated, it can look like this, or you can squeeze them together like this. Now, I know squeezing them together can be a little bit uncomfortable, so I recommend putting a block in between your legs. You can also practice squeezing the block with your ankles. Great job. Now, if this posture is difficult for you because of your shoulders, I would recommend going into a little bit of a forearm stretch first. Even if you just stay up like this on your forearms, you're still getting the great benefits in your hips and your glutes. You can practice tucking your chin down versus lifting it up. And you can walk these out a little bit more, and over time, you will be able to get to that full extension. If you're looking to add a little bit more of a challenge to this posture, or if you want to stretch your arms out a bit more, I highly recommend threading the needle, which is when you take one arm and put it under here. You can also turn your gaze to the direction your arm is folding and rest your cheek down on the mat, or you can rest your face on a block like this. Good, let's do the other side. So once again, you take that arm, thread the needle through, and put your weight down onto your arm. Again, you can take a block here to support your head. If you want to deepen the stretch in your back a little bit, a great exercise is to press into the fingertips so that you're really pulling your arms out as far as they can possibly go. So look at the difference between this stretch And now look at the difference here. When I stretch my arms out all the way, I really target my back. You want to focus on pulling your fingers out while pressing your shoulders back. Good. Now from here, you can keep your fingertips pressing if that felt good for you, or if that was too much, you can rest your palms back down to the earth. We're going to walk our hands over to the right side as far as you can go without moving your legs. So keeping your lower body still and just shifting your upper body all the way to the right. Really stretch those arms out. This is going to be really great for your whole side body and your upper back. Make sure you're relaxing the tension in your neck, tucking your chin down, and once again, resting your forehead against the earth. And if that's too far and you're not able to relax your neck, place a block or a blanket down to release that pressure. Good. Now gently walk over to the other side. I'm grabbing onto my dog's body right now for support, but this reminds me this is a great thing to do maybe next to a stair railing or in a door frame, or if you have someone who will grab your hands here and give you a little bit more resistance and pull, so you can really pull, create some energy there, and get deeper into that stretch. Good. Gently come back to the center. Now this is probably the point where some of you are starting to feel maybe your legs are falling asleep, or you're getting tension in your hip flexors or your ankles. This is normal. Sometimes your legs tingling is their sign of telling you they need a break. So it's completely okay for you to come up for a moment and just meet here. Take a deep breath. You should feel immediate relief right there if your pressure was in your hip flexors or in your upper legs. Just take a breath here, maybe take a little bit of an arch to reset your body, and then you can come back into it. But if it still doesn't feel good, that's your body's way of telling you that you're done here and that was a good enough stretch for today. You'll notice with consistency, your body will go tingly or feel pain deeper and deeper into it. You know, if you do this every single morning, maybe the first day you can only stay for a minute, and then maybe by week 2 you can hold it for 2 minutes, and so on and so forth until you are able to fully hold a 5-minute child's pose. If you're feeling the pressure in your ankles here, something great you can try is to tuck your toes under like this. You can sit on them for a moment to really give that an opposite stretch here. Whew, that already feels so much better for me. And then you can walk back into your child's pose with your toes tucked just for a moment like this. And it really helps to open your knees too, to create some space here so you can put pressure into your ankles like this. You might want to take a block here too, since your bottom half is a little bit lifted. You might want to lift your head too to kind of match that line. Good. Gently come up from that. And now I want to show you from the side here the difference between keeping your knees together and opening your knees. This is me with my knees glued together. My ankles are not sickled, and I'm going to walk out into my child's pose. Pay attention to my back alignment. So this is knees together. And now this is my knees apart. So I'm opening my knees, giving myself, oh, my hip just popped. I'm giving myself a little bit of extra space here to fall through that space. Pay attention to my back alignment here now. So you see when my knees were together, it was more of a curved stretch, and when my knees were open, it was more of a flat arch stretch. So for me, I feel my knees together more as a relief in my lower back, and my knees apart as a stretch in my upper back. You might feel differently, but for me, I like to go through both because it targets different areas of my back. So that is our overview of our child's pose, and again, I recommend holding this for at least 5 minutes a day. There are so many different benefits to this. It is just so incredible for you in millions and millions of ways. I'm going to link the video below where I talk about all of the benefits in the SparkNotes version, but right now we're going to hold a child's pose for 5 minutes together while I talk about all of these amazing benefits. We've gone through all of the different kinds of alignment, all the different modifications that you can try, so now we're just going to hold it together for 5 minutes while I tell you all of the benefits. So sit back, relax, get into your child's pose, we're going to play some nice music, and we're going to talk about all of the ways that this is so healthy and good for you. So you'll be able to sit in it and know that you are growing as a person and you are doing something great for your body. So let's go ahead and get into that child's pose together. Don't forget to breathe. Don't hold your breath in this.
Doing any stretch or form of yoga for any period of time is an act of self-care. And you choosing to stay here with me and hold a child's pose for just 5 minutes of your day is a huge act of self-care that you already should be thanking yourself for. Thanking your mind for focusing on this moment and staying here. Thanking your body for resting into this pose and being capable of doing it in whatever modifications suit you, whether that's staying completely still and falling asleep here, or moving around through all the different modifications we just practiced. Thank your body for showing up for this 5 minutes, and thank your mind for allowing your body to stay here with me. Over these 5 minutes, I'm going to talk to you about all of the different benefits of child's pose and all of the amazing things that you are doing for your mind, your body, and your soul right now over the next 5 minutes. Please be mindful that there are infinite benefits to every yoga pose, so I probably won't mention them all. If you think I missed one, go ahead and comment it down below. People will sit in child's pose for as short as 30 seconds or as long as an hour. So there is no right or wrong way to do it, and doing it right now is a power move. Child's pose is amazing for your body and mind in so many ways. For starters, it's a hip opener. Many of us store our trauma and emotions inside of our hips. So a hip opener stretch can help you release those emotions and release the tension that you've been bottling up inside your hips. So it's normal to feel a wave of emotions during or after this stretch. You might even feel like you want to cry, so if you feel that way, just let it happen. Don't hold it back, because it's good for you. This posture also increases your blood flow towards your neck and the crown of your head. This blood flow moving towards the top of your body will enhance your ability to breathe deeper and relax. This will carry with you through the rest of your day, helping relieve tension and stress and anxiety. You're also bringing your third eye towards the earth, which is right at the center of your forehead. This is an incredible way to ground yourself and reignite your intuition. When your intuition is activated, that means you are making choices with your highest self in mind, and you are living as the best version of yourself. So basically, doing this right now is making the rest of your day so powerful and so in alignment with the best version of you. Yes, just resting your forehead against the ground will ground yourself and ignite your intuition. This can also help relieve a migraine or release a tension headache by just allowing the center of your forehead to massage into the earth. Opening your knees slightly in this posture and letting your stomach fall towards the floor can help alleviate stomach pains, PMS symptoms, or digestion and circulation issues. So all of those tummy troubles can get some support from this posture. Reaching your arms out to their fullest extent helps alleviate back pain and can help fix that hunched posture that comes from being on your phone or at your desk all day. So really extending your arms out can relieve all that back pain all the way from your lower back to your upper back. The weight pressing into your ankles allows them to stretch, which in turn will create better stability and strength on your feet. This is going to be so helpful for enhancing your body awareness. So you'll feel less clumsy, less unbalanced, and more grounded on your feet. So this can save you from an accident later on because you'll be able to ground yourself and not fall down or get tripped over your feet. Allowing yourself to stay in one posture for a longer period of time can help alleviate symptoms of brain fog, trouble focusing, and overstimulation. So allowing yourself to stay here without your phone, without any other distractions, just focused on your breath and allowing your thoughts to pass through can alleviate brain fog and overstimulation. Pressing your palms into the earth has a major grounding effect. And lastly, this pose increases self-love and self-compassion because as you allow yourself to lean into this meditation, you are getting a deeper understanding for what your body needs and how you can serve yourself best.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm so grateful that you're here. If you have any questions about child's pose, please comment them below. Let me know what pose you want me to do an overview of next. I love doing these deep dives with you. Make sure you subscribe, like this video, comment down below, and subscribe for future videos so that you can see all of my other yoga flows, also my lifestyle vlogs, my mindset podcast, and all the lovely things in between of my life and my doodles and yoga. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you next time. Bye.